Welcome back to the Morning Wrap. Joining me right now, our friends, Mark and Paul. Happy Monday, guys.
The old crew back together.
I know, it's been so long. I missed you guys.
Yeah. Welcome.
Anything new? Should we play catch up really fast?
Just news,
Okay, great.
weather, sports, doing all the same stuff.
Same for you?
Weather, love it.
Great.
A little bit of rain.
Perfect. Okay, well, let's break down what's trending online. A TikTok user has sparked a discussion after sharing his reasons for not using self-checkout. Take a look.
Good.
I firmly believe that every time someone uses one of those automated kiosks, it's a de facto vote against a long-standing occupation, which is the grocery clerk. I don't want to be responsible, however passively, for killing off an entire occupation that's been around since I was a kid. And that brings me to the other thing, like, you know, I work in tech, you know, I use the internet for all sorts of reasons, but I'm not sure that I want everything automated in my life. I actually don't mind the social exchange between the checkout clerk. I always tell one of my dumb dad jokes, or, you know, don't work too hard. You know, I'm one of those dorky guys.
I also love the lack of emotion in that video. He was just so straightforward with it. He didn't even smile at all. Well, this user isn't alone, as other internet users have also expressed some of their concerns with self-checkout kiosks. Some have said these machines require too much effort from the customer, while others say they still require interaction with the cashier. And finally, some users that are in the legal professions advise against their use. I was curious about that one, so I read a little bit more. Basically, if you go to an actual clerk and they make a mistake in the checkout process, it's on them. But if you make a mistake and a cashier isn't there to catch it, allegedly you could face some type of shoplifting thing because you checked out incorrectly.
Makes sense.
I usually, when I see self-checkout, there's always someone standing there to make sure you're doing it correctly or kind of watching what you're doing. So I don't know how often that really happens, but that's the whole legal aspect of it.
That's interesting. I didn't know that, but it makes sense. And I actually agree with this TikTok user, but not for the same reasons.
And not in such a baritone voice.
And not in such a baritone. I'll try to be a little bit more animated than him. But most of the time I find if I'm going to use self-checkout, it's not faster. There's usually a line there also. And if I would only use self-checkout if I had a few items. If you have a lot of items, self-checkout is definitely slower. So it really doesn't really have that much of a benefit that much. I understand why people wouldn't want to use it.
I just get confused. Then it's like, oh, the orange I have doesn't have a code, so then I have to find it, and I don't know what I'm doing anyway. Paul?
I don't have that much to add to this. I mean, some people don't want human interaction anymore, and I think that they just want to go through life with their head down, looking at their phone. The checkout line is the self-checkouts for them. I think, you know, just saying hi to someone, asking how their day is. You never know. You know, we like the convenience of a checker. You know, maybe the checker needs someone to talk to and give a little pep talk. I mean, there's no harm in throwing a little kind thing out. You can't do that to self-checkout.
Yeah.
You can't tell the computer, have a great day, but you can tell the person in aisle 6 or, you know, checkout 6, hey, have a great day. Hope you have an awesome day.
Could make someone's day better.
Our producer, Amaris, just said she gets discounts when she goes to the cashier. So maybe there's some incentives at some places.
Oh, that's interesting. I had not heard of that.
Interesting. Okay, so we have opinions from other users. One user wrote, I enjoy going to the grocery store. I enjoy having a grocery clerk ring up my items. We can chit chat. It's a great time. Another one commented, the grocery clerk will not go away, just like the ATM did not fully get rid of the bank tellers.
True.
Good point. And this user said, I quit ever since the TikTok lawyer said it was easy to get charged with theft, even if you are not stealing.
Huh.
That's what I'm telling you. I've read the little article on that. I was very surprised. It's
You
not
working on
something
your
I
law
thought
degree on the
about.
side?
You know, I used to want to be a lawyer. My
Kalina
mom said I would
Esquire.
defend the underdog.
The underdog.
There you go. But
Hopefully, yeah. I did not realize that you could get charged with theft if you make the mistake at the self-checkout.
If
heard it here.
a district attorney ever prosecutes someone for like hitting generic apples instead of organic apples and get you for shoplifting, that person deserves to be out of office.
You know,
That's true.
I went to a store one time. I don't remember where it was, but I think it was a Zara in San Francisco. Maybe I'm totally wrong. And you take all the clothes and you put them in the bag, and then it scans them all in there, and you just take the little clippy things off, the security sensors, and then you're done.
That's
Well, you
like
pay, you're done.
the Amazon stores.
Amazon
I
Fresh.
will say that
I had
that
no
experience
idea.
was pretty cool. You just go and you literally put things in your basket and then you walk out and it charges you.
But
And
with
everybody
clothing?
walks out and
Yeah.
looks like,
I feel
did
like
I
with
forget
clothing,
something?
it would be,
Yeah.
because I said, yeah, Zara, yeah. I
have
feel
not
like
seen
it would
that
be
before.
confusing, right?
Yeah,
Did you get a
perhaps.
t-shirt? Did you get a tank top? Did you get jeans? Did you get slacks? We'll have to see.
The computer knows.
That does it for us. Thank you so much.